Now, the landmark elections which were conducted in the year 1967. Why we call it as the landmark elections is that from 1952, 57 and then again in 62, we got the same party dominating the entire politics. It was also known as the Congress system rather than the political system. But now it came to a scenario that where Congress has lost completely in most of the places. Congress have lost 284 seats out of in Bihar, Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, in almost all the central provisional regions. It lost many of the seats and it became down to an opposition leader. But earlier it was a dominating party where there is no opposition at all. But now the situation of the scenario is that in Tamil Nadu we had the new party called DMK coming in with MGR, the political charisma. He grabbed the thing, and in Tamil Nadu we got the Swatantra party which is got grabbed in, and again we got the Janasanghs, Jats. All these parties came together and formed the SVD government, Swatantra Vidyut Deva government, and this SVD government took over the entire thing and formed replacement of the Congress in 1967. That is the reason why the 1967 elections are very crucial and very important. All the local leaders started to influence the political scenario. Now, the other regions also have to start to think of the issues now. There are many issues which are not even yet solved. The development was not to the maximum extent as par of its excellence it was expected to be. The Green Revolution was done to a certain extent, but it could not reach to its success as per the requirements of the scenario. In Punjab, there was a demand for a unification capital of Chandigarh, which was the capital of Chandigarh and Haryana together. There was a rising a movement that asking for Chandigarh capital only for Punjab and removing the Haryana status for that one, or the Himachal Pradesh status for that one. So in this way, the another issue was growing up. And in the region of Sheikh Abdullah in Jammu and Kashmir region, who was under the house arrest, was released from house arrest, he started to asking for the Jammu and Kashmir special status. And in the Nagaland, the young leader who was in jail was also released. So he also started to question the authorities of this one. So there were many issues, many questions to be solved. In 1969, in Assam, a new state called Meghalaya was created. So there are many issues to be addressed, and we don't have a strong leader at that point of time. So who is going to solve these all issues? Who is going to take over the most crucial position now? Congress lost the elections. That was a terrific topic for the Indians, because for the first time in the history of Indian elections, Congress has lost after it got independence. So now, moving on to the scenario, in 1960, the scene was that Jammu and Kashmir, when it was incepted into the Indian Union, that is in 1948, Hari Singh was the leader, and we have the Hindu leader, but Abdullah was also a member of the Union, and he was a Muslim leader. So when Kashmir was separate and it's a princely state, that he was getting out from the Hindus or the Muslims coming and attacking from the Pakistan in the border regions. So he started to ask help for the Indian government. So Indian Home Minister made it very clear that unless and until the agreement was signed that Kashmir is going to get incepted into the Indian land or the Indian Union, we can't provide any military support from the Indian base. So in order to get this approved, Mr. Sheikh Abdullah flied over to Delhi and made the agreements between this and made sure that Kashmir would have a special status at any point of time. Their development would be par with other individuals also, and special recognition will be given to them. And the Article 370 will be made especially for the Kashmir people. After concluding all these things, they signed an agreement, and Indian Army was sent there to deploy it and to stop the intrusions or intriguers of the Pakistani people entering into our land. So in this way, Kashmir got added into this. So Kashmir issue is a very serious issue, and Kashmir people have a special status of Article 370. Even today, it is a burning topic in the Indian politics of Article 370. Now, moving on to the leadership point of view, or coming back to our point of lesson, like who is going to take over the challenge after 1967? The challenge of Congress party was taken, as well as for the development of the nation was taken by Indira Gandhi. Indira Gandhi took over the leadership of Congress party in 1967. What happened next? Did she able to meet the success of the issue, or Congress won the elections later, or failed again? What happened next? We shall discuss now.